Hello and good morning, YouTube. You are tuned in to Katie Talk 101. When you come in the building, please make sure you hit that like, make sure you share, and most definitely subscribe to the channel. All right, so I'm coming with some breaking news, and this is actually coming from Facebook. This information riled up Facebook, and it's actually about a local comedian that goes by the name of Nate Williams from out of Little Rock, North Little Rock, actually. So I ended up getting this information from someone that emailed me this information. And it's actually about a local up and coming comedian out of North Little Rock that goes by the name of Nate Williams. So he's been doing a lot of things around town. He's been bringing a lot of big names to our city, and of course, that does draw in lots of attention and sometimes unwanted attention. So, okay, to say this first, this is not a biased video. I am just simply delivering the news as it came to me and by the things that was sent to me and the things that I viewed on Facebook. So I just wanted to put that information out first. Any and everyone that may have anything to do with this story, you are welcome to reach out to me through my email. And that is aboutchange34@gmail.com. What's up with your money boy Trey? Shout out to YouTube. Shout out to Facebook if you're viewing from Facebook. Thank you for entering the chat. You guys make sure you like and share this video. This is a exclusive right here. So let me get off into it. I'm not going to waste you guys' time. All right. So I ended up receiving some information, and this information actually came from Facebook. And it reads from a guy that goes by the name of Prince Nwigwe Abu. All right, so Prince, he ended up making this post, and it ended up, as you can see, it got a lot of shares and a few comments and some interactions as well. So he ended up posting this on October the 9th. So this was October the 9th that afternoon. And it stated North Little Rock slash Little Rock, Arkansas, y'all be supporting Nate Williams? Question mark. He's a registered SO for having interactions with eighth grade girls, and he said yes with an S, meaning more than one. I guess because he's making y'all laugh and bringing people to the city, it's overlooked. Y'all really need to stop supporting this clown and share this flyer. So let me see. I'm gonna make this a full screen so you guys can at least kind of see it a little better. I'm gonna make it a full screen, and the the post ended up getting a few a good amount of comments. So I'm going to read through some of these comments for you guys. It's okay. So someone said, oh my gosh, people are sick. Someone said, exactly, the people who are supporting him are just sick. They've known about this and still supporting him. Me personally, I've heard bits and pieces about this story, but I never ever heard the full details. That's just me though. Okay, someone ended up saying, what's the problem with what? Okay, someone else actually commented and said, oh, I didn't know this. But they definitely don't give a F about their friend that their friends is a pedo, but they turn the blind eye to it. A lot of people like that. And someone, the person who posted the comment said, right, definitely turning a blind eye, sickening for real. So damn sad. Man, what the F? Yeah, we can't support pedos. So this sounds like a person who probably didn't know. And then I seen someone say, does anyone know the backstory? So someone asked, did anyone know the backstory? And then someone ended up saying, how is it consensual if she was in the eighth grade? It don't matter if it was over 30 years ago. If the person was 17 or 18, she was in the eighth grade. This is so disgusting. And then someone they called out someone name. It says, I hope they that this person doesn't have daughters. It said public this, make this public. Ain't he like a third local party promoter and got caught messing with little girls? Shaking my head. It is way too many grown women out here to be smashing 14-year-olds. Shaking my head. He's a black man, so I guess he's they're gonna pray and just make it better, that he makes better choices in life. Um, so the comments are looking like maybe a lot of people didn't know about this situation. Me being honest, like I said, I've heard about it, but let's see. So Money Boy Trey, he ended up commenting over here on YouTube and he asked, how old are these allegations? And I was about to get right off into that, Trey. Okay, so these allegations are allegedly stemmed back from 2003. And I'm gonna read off just a piece of the information that was sent to me. Like I said, this information was sent to me, and I'm just delivering it to you guys because this was all across Facebook, like I said. So let's see. Joycelyn said, I heard she lied about her age and she looked older than her age. Joycelyn, actually, from what I'm seeing and what I heard, he was actually substituting at the school where the girl went. So there's most definitely no shadow of a doubt that he didn't know her age. So yeah, that's the information that I've seen. I'm gonna try to keep up with you guys' comments, but I most definitely gotta read this what was sent to me in my this was sent to me through email, or I think I got it through my Instagram DM. But let me find this so I can read this to y'all. This is actually, even though I know you guys probably can't see it, this is actually a look from the actual, this is actual the article that came up when this situation came up. So yeah, this was from 2003, and allegedly she was the age of 13 years old. Now this is what they're saying in the article. Let me make sure I'm sharing the correct screen. Let's see. Okay. So it's that one. Okay. Let me get this up on the screen because this is the actual article, the receipts. So this is the receipts from the case. This is the article. I know you guys can't see it. Good morning, She Diaries. Welcome, welcome to the chat. You guys make sure you hit that like button. Please, please make sure you share this video out. This is an exclusive coming from out of my hometown right here in Little Rock. Okay, so let me find the article because I don't want to sit up and make things up. I want to read it to you as it was given to me. Okay. Okay, I think I found it, you guys. Okay. All right, so let me go to the beginning. All right, so this reads, substitute teacher is arrested for the R word, if you know what I mean, the R word. Okay, from North Little Rock, and the girl age was 13. And it says that a substitute teacher was arrested on Wednesday for the rape of a 13-year-old girl. And it actually says, oh, thank you so much for sharing, Money Boy. Thank you so much. You guys go and hit Money Boy Trey up too. All right, and it says that a substitute teacher was arrested on Wednesday for the rape of a 13-year-old girl that he taught at Ridge Road Middle School in North Little Rock. So as you guys know, middle school is about I mean, I'm pretty sure if you guys have kids, you guys know the age range of middle school. Middle school is usually between the ages of 12, 13, and 14 years old. If you guys know any different, just drop it down in the chat. But that's what I see as middle school age. Okay, so it says that Nathaniel Williams, 23, was arrested at 8:40 p.m. And it says he was arrested on the count of the R word. um, Bill Settler, he was the spokesman for Arkansas State Police. He was being held Thursday night in a Pulaski County jail, and his bond was 25. His bond was set at $25,000. Settler said the alleged rape occurred early May at Williams' house. And it has his address in there. I'm not gonna say that because I'm not gonna dox anyone. And it also says that Williams met the girl while he was teaching one of her classes, said the spokesperson of North Little Rock. And going on into this article, it says that Nate Williams was arrested. Okay, yeah, I read that. Okay, May. Okay, so while he was teaching her classes, the spokesman for North Little Rock ended up saying this. But he was assigned in on early May to spend several days attending the classes at an Argenta school. So this occurred at an alternative school. And I believe this was an alternative school in North Little Rock. And it ended up saying that the spokesman said that the day of that the alleged incident happened, the girl had skipped school and she went to Williams' house. And another person ended up complaining that Williams sexually abused her. But no charges have been filed in this case. No charges been filed in this case. What the heck? So I don't know if this girl parents decided not to file charges. I don't know what happened with that situation. Um, and it goes on to say, let's see, yeah, he had allegedly sexually abused her. Okay, so it says that Williams, the first year, was a substitute for North Little Rock. He had filed for teachers for 15 days at half dozen of schools. So he had substituted for a lot of schools. And it said that Williams was removed from Ridge Road substitute teachers list last week from the school district last Monday. And a spokesman said that Williams passed the criminal background, which is required for all substitutes and regular teachers of the school district. The school officials may examine their policy of the substitute teachers this summer. And let's see, safeguards and warnings. This is what the spokesperson said. We want to assure the safety of all children while they're at school. And the spokesperson went on to say that said that the alleged incident, he want to ensure the safety. She couldn't remember the other allegations involving a teacher in her 9 years of school. So they said they haven't heard any incidences like this. I'm pretty sure stuff has happened, but people, of course, don't report it. One thing that's really, really sketchy that kind of got to me about this situation is the fact that they said really no charges were brought against him. So what it's looking like is that the young lady's parents probably didn't pursue charges. That's what it's looking like to me. That this young lady parents decided not to even pursue charges. And I just think whenever a situation happens like this, and that's with anyone, whether it's a young man or a young lady, whenever charges are not pursued, I believe you just leave the doors open for more things like this to happen. I don't know who the alleged victim is. I know looking at the time that it happened, fast forward to today, I would guess that this young lady is maybe about 29. Let's see, it happened in 2003. She was 13. I would guess that this girl is maybe 29, about 30. She's maybe about 30 years old now. So, if anyone out there knows the young lady, please send her my way. You guys please make sure you hit me up at Katie Talk 101. The young man who put out this information on Facebook, you are also welcome to come and interview, give your side of the story. If you may know the young lady, someone please point her my way. I would love to have an interview with her and sit down and talk with her if she's comfortable with that. Nate Williams, if you would like to reach out to me for your side of the story, the people would love to hear it. When it comes to allegations like this, I think when it comes to the person that's being accused of stuff like this, and like I said, there was an article put out, and as you guys heard in the article, like I said, it said that there was no charges. So I'm not really for sure. I'm not really for sure about how that went. So I would most definitely love to hear Nate's side of the story, and whoever else is involved in this story, it looks like the people would really like to hear. As you can see, like I said, it had a whole lot of shares. So it looks like the people are interested in this story. Let's see, somebody said, damn, wow. It looked like a lot of people are just in shock. Oh, wow, I didn't know that. We need people to fix this instant. Let's see, somebody made a joke about something. A lot of people ain't right. I pray that they have moved on as grown women, shaking my head. Let's see what you said, because we did, a lot of people wouldn't comment on this. I'm just saying. And like I said, like he ended up posting this, and what I'm seeing down here in the comments, a lot of people just didn't know. So, I see he was saying that y'all supporting this guy. So, of course, whenever a local person opens up any kind of business in a small town like here in Little Rock, of course, the people are going to support it because we're from a small town. There's not much of anything going on here. So, of course, whenever, hey, good morning, Angela. Welcome to the chat. Welcome, welcome. So of course, whenever someone end up opening up a business such as a comedy club, of course the people in town are going to support it. So a lot of people did not know about this situation. And one thing that I did find funny is that there wasn't any charges. So I don't know if the state probably brought the charges up enough to put him on the offender list. And I see, let me go back to this because I want you guys to see this right here. As far as and when I say see this, I am speaking on as far as the level. I don't want to show too much of his information because I'm not trying to dox anybody or put any information out there. But it actually says that he is a level 2 SO. So when it comes to a person being a level 2 SO offender on the list, I'm not for sure how the details are laid out. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna do this right quick before I jump off, and it's just a simple Google. Let me turn this up. So it's basically, what are the details of a level 2 sex offender? Okay, let me turn this up. Hold on. Hold on. What are the details of a level 2 sex offender? Okay, level 2. Okay, so I'm going to read this to you guys so you can have just a little bit of an understanding. I'm no lawyer, nothing like that, but it's just going to give a it's just going to give just a small rundown of what a level 2 had to do to become a level 2. Okay, so it says typically offenders in this category have a history of sexual offending, where notifications inside the home insignificant. Community notifications will require notice of the offender's known preference and those likely to come in contact with the offender. It said level 2 general. Okay, so a level 2 offense is generally non-violent, but it does involve minors. These offenses require people who are convicted to register as a sex offender for at least 25 years, and report for those verifications twice a year. A level 3 tier is the most serious. So it says that the level 3 is the most serious. It says that a level 2 SO has to register for at least 25 years, but it said it could go on to be a little longer than that. Okay, and then it says a SO offender can't live by schools or parole officers determine they cannot. Let's see. So it says they can't live by any schools. Marked through as a registered database. They are not breaking any laws by living close to a school. Let's see. So they are or they're not. It says they're not. Okay. Okay. So it is possible to be removed from the New York SO registry. So that's something about New York. We're in Arkansas. Level 4 is okay. She Diary said level 4 is the most serious. A level 2 mean that the person on the block or inside the home are notified of where he lives. So I guess anywhere that person moves to, the family of the offender will be notified. Okay, well, hopefully, someone that's involved or was involved in this situation will contact me. And hey, it may be a part two to this story, but right now I'm just delivering the information as it came to me. So yeah, that's about where we stand right here. Just not putting it out just all bad, but I'm gonna go off into this and just give you just a small rundown. Like I said, he is a real big up and coming comedian in the town. So, I don't want to breeze over his accomplishments, but of course, I wanted to bring you that information. But I kind of I remember me and someone was talking, and I was just saying how I just kind of find it a little funny that he ended up. Let's see if I can stroll down here so I can show you guys here. Um, it was maybe some days before this kind of viral post went out about him. Nate ended up announcing that he is actually opening up a tour. He's actually having a tour coming, and it's really big. I think he like got out the arena. So that's a really, really big deal. Okay, so he's starting this tour, and I think that's starting in March of 2022. And this does look like something that could most definitely affect him. So most definitely, Nate, if you would like to reach out to me, hit me up in my inbox on Facebook, or you can email me at aboutchange34 at gmail. That's ABOUT change 34 at gmail.com. If you would like to set up an interview. And like I said, with every story that's being put out, there's there's always other sides to the story, and I just found it really, really funny that there were no charges brought up. I see this happening a lot of times, especially in our community. If you guys remember the Charlemagne the God situation, where that 15-year-old girl situation happened with her, allegedly dealing with Charlemagne the God. And there, I think the girl parents decided not to bring charges against him. And this girl's just walking around as an adult, and she's still dealing with this situation. So there's always an aftermath. Just because people probably put a person through a certain situation, that person that got affected have to walk around with this on their shoulders for the rest of their life. It's not a situation where, oh, it's all good, she's okay. Yes, I interviewed the SO for the community notifications here in Arkansas. Okay, perfect, perfect. So most definitely, if you guys want to reach out to me and take a you want to reach out and just give your side of the story, you are most welcome to do that. And when it comes to our children, if there's any way, shape, or form where they were put in a situation where someone took advantage of them, you guys stay on it. You guys have to get these charges pressed because it just opens up the door. Let's say if, all of this really did happen. We see the article, we see, the person is on the offender list. If this happened, there has to be some kind of grounds set up where this cannot happen again. Now, we just had all of the situation that went down with R. Kelly, which was a really big high profile case. So you see, if a person is like out here doing things like this to minors, what do you think they'll do once they get a bigger name? Once a person, hey, what's up, Keita B? What's up? Welcome to the chat. So once a person get famous and they get a bigger name and they get a little more power and a little more money, the situation can be like way worse. It could get really, really bad. It could get really bad. Um, let's see. My baby in the eighth grade, she 14. Okay, Joyce said her baby is 14. Let's see who brought this back to light. Okay, so Joycelyn, this is some comments from Facebook, you guys. So don't think I'm ignoring you on YouTube. Okay, so Joycelyn, the guy who brought this to the light, if you guys want to see the original post, I have it right here. Let me find him. Okay, so his name was Prince Nwigwe Abu. So he does have a what people would call a like a Muslim type of name. And yeah, he posted this October the 9th, and it was around 6 something. So today is the 14th. So yeah. So this was posted on last week. And somebody said, I heard she lied about her age. Okay, now yeah, we see that's not true because he was a substitute at the junior high school. Okay. I was going off when I heard, I don't know myself personally. Yeah, and like I said, I didn't know either, Joycelyn. Like I said, I did not know. I have been in support of Nate. Most definitely, I've been in support of him. And I think like this when it comes to stuff like this. Most definitely looking at the paperwork and stuff like that, it's looking crazy. It's not looking good for him. But I can say, okay, you guys comment down in the comment section. Do you think there's any way after stuff like this has came out, do you think there's any way for him to bounce back for like reconciliation with the public? Do you think he could bounce back from this? Do you guys think if he was to come out and speak on it? I mean, even if he don't come over here to Katie Talk 101, if he was to sit down with just anyone and just discuss this situation, do you think there's a way that he could move past this? Comment your opinion. Do you think he could bounce back from this? That's what I want to know. If you think he could bounce back from this, put a 1 in the chat room. If you don't think there's no coming back for Nate Williams, put a number 2 in the chat room. Do you think Nate Williams can bounce back from these allegations? It's something that I would really like to know. Something that I did notice. Now I noticed a lot of things. You guys know I go through stuff and I look up a lot of stuff, and when I'm looking through these stories, I most definitely go to the person's page and I just look at a whole lot of stuff. And what I noticed is that since this situation has went on Facebook, I noticed that Nate's interactions have pretty much kind of went down. And let me show you guys an example of what I'm talking about when I say that. When I say that his interactions on Facebook has went down since these allegations have came out, I see. Okay, I'm gonna stroll here. Okay. And this, I feel like this is a post where he probably should have got a lot of interaction, and I really didn't see much. And like I say, Nate, I'm cool with you. I used to work with Nate back in the days at Wendy's. I would really love for him to reach out to me and hear his side of the story when it comes to this. But I just noticed there was a post made where I don't see it right now, but I seen a post where he posted with it was the young lady from Good Times. He was in a picture with Thelma from Good Times, and I noticed that that actual picture did not receive many reactions and it didn't get too many likes. So he does have a tour coming up, and if I just think if he's looking to be successful out here, most definitely he may want to come out. He may want to come out and speak on this. Okay, she diary said, I'm confused. I'm confused. One, if it's not true. Okay, Keita said he can get through it if it's not true. Let's see. I hope you can get the interview. Oh, Angela, I hope I can get the interview too. So Nate Williams, most definitely. You go ahead and reach out to me if you would like. If you're not too busy later on today. Hopefully between the hours of maybe 6 and 10 o'clock, I can most definitely set that up. And I hope we can kind of get to the bottom of this. You can just give your side of the story, and the truth is just the truth. If you feel like there's something that happened to you back in the day, and hey, you didn't have the control that you should have had over yourself as a man, what advice would you give to other men that may think about becoming a substitute teacher, or other men who may think about being in the space of these younger girls? What advice would you give to them? Because I actually, and I'm not gonna say his name, but I heard a YouTuber say, and it was a joke, but he said I will not be around these young high school girls because I will end up, messing with them or whatever. It was a joke, but I look at it like this: if you know the type of person you are, or if you're around some 16, 17-year old, and that's not the space that you should be in, you should know your boundaries and you should know what not to do. Even though that was a joke, a lot of people took it as if he was serious and stuff like that, but it was just a joke saying, if you can't be in these spaces and you feel like you couldn't control yourself, don't go there. So I feel like that's the outcome, really, of the rundown of that joke. And it's been a running joke out here in the comedy world for the longest. Are we talking about a new victim or the ones that he was convicted for? This is the one he was convicted for. But when I read an article earlier, you heard it was there was more than one. There was more than one victim. I think it was really just only two girls that spoke out, but they said it was multiple. Now, this is allegedly. This is allegedly right here. Okay. So I'm going to tell you this before I tell this story. Now, what I heard was that some girls in the hallway were discussing him, I guess, about their interactions with him. And some girls started fighting. So some junior high girls were allegedly fighting over Nate. And this is how the whole story blew up, because some girls were fighting over him. So most definitely, I'm hoping that that interview could happen. But if not, no hard feelings, Nate. But most definitely, you guys get down in that comment section. Let me know what you think about this situation. Most definitely share this video out. I'm trying to get that interview, even if it may be with some of the past victims. The young man who posted the post, Nate Williams. You guys are welcome to reach out, and we can most definitely set up an interview within the next few days. I'm hoping you guys most definitely. Oh, he was convicted of junior high girls. Oh no, yes, junior high. These were not high school girls. And I don't know if a lot of you guys know, but the age of consent is 16 here in Arkansas. So yeah, junior high is way younger than 16. So most definitely, I'm hoping to get those interviews. You guys drop down in that comment section, share the video, and thank you so much for your time. And you guys enjoy your prosperous Thursday. And I am signing out, and I'll most definitely be back. Katie Talk 101.